home with family, a church with believers, a classroom with students, and a society with diversity and culture. Good day, everyone. I am Marinay Mahawan Kapuno, a third-year college education student, major in English. And today, I will tell you if how I will teach multicultural and social literacy in an English class. Many couple of years from now, I love to see myself standing in front of my students, teaching, molding, and shaping themselves to become a person with deeper perspective towards future and to the society itself. I love to see my classroom with love, acceptance, and unity regardless of students' different beliefs, culture, and status in life. Yes, teaching is always a challenging profession because to teach would also mean to live with the profession and to work with the calling. It is a great calling for you to work with the responsibility by accepting and understanding students' differences. I believe that I would also be like this in the future to work with the responsibility to cater students' multiple intelligences and to understand nor to leave students' different culture. I know that teaching in a diverse classroom with diverse students is quite challenging, but the fact that I've chosen the profession, I am looking forward for the effectiveness of my teaching in the future. So how the mentioned things above work in future reality? How will I teach multicul- multicultural and social literacy in my English class? Knowing the other fact about teaching, I am looking forward for this opportunity and that is to teach multicultural and social literacy. As a future teacher, I consider this too as a challenging task yet very interesting in the teaching and learning process. Having the idea to introduce students different places, having different culture is one way to widen their perspective. First, if we focus our thoughts towards multicultural literacy, for me as future educator will teach my students in a way they deserve to learn. I would ponder on their mind the importance of respecting other differences. Having the attitude to respect other people's differences in terms of beliefs, gender, status of living within the community, nor respecting on people's way of living is a better idea introducing multicultural literacy towards the students. I believe that teaching this in a classroom is one way to develop students' understanding towards multicultural way of living. That is why, as a future educator, I will create a classroom without no-go, a classroom with unity, and a classroom which is interactive. Another thing to talk about, or I mean, another challenge as a future teaching will be on social literacy. As we are living in today's world, we witness how most young people expresses themselves within the society. In the educational context, some students are social literate individuals. They know the uses of different basic skills, they have good values and know how to socially interact with the people, but some doesn't know how to use their ability to interact nor connect themselves to the people around them. There are some students who always act without respect and even showing good values towards others, and this is the concern that we as a teacher should look and make some ways for this. As a future educator, in my diverse classroom, I will teach or introduce to my students the importance of social literacy. I will take this as an opportunity to make them a social literate individual, to ponder them with learnings, to help them develop their different skills, and to create a classroom which is interactive, a classroom with connections and respect regardless of one's differences in background nor culture itself. Indeed, the mentioned things above are my ways to teach multicultural and social literacy in my future classroom. Thus, teaching is not just only a profession, a passion, but it is also a privilege to touch people's lives regardless of different races, beliefs, status in living, and cultures. As a future educator, it is our responsibility to hone students' learning, to help them develop their ability and skills, to help them widen their perspective, to help them build acceptance and appreciation in each culture and to ponder connections with one another. I believe that everything will be realized along the process of teaching and learning. To teach means to live with the profession and to work with the calling. And that would be all. Thank you.